Hey, how's it going out there? This is Two Birds, One Show. I'm DeeTer. That's my buddy RicT.
Yo, yo, yo.
We're on the BGSE network. Check us out on YouTube.
Big Game Sports Entertainment.
Yeah, we talk about Philly sports and craft beer. So not a whole lot of Philly sports going on, but we got some stuff.
Yeah.
And, I'm sure we got some good beers. I know that. That's always a fact.
Yeah, definitely. Trying to get that Eagles sign in the background. Got a fucking wasp flying around in my garage, and fucking, you see me looking around, it's just fucking wasp is flying. And one of these fuckers got me last week, stung me right on the fucking ear.
I remember you telling me that.
Fucking bastards. So,
trying out a new Phillies hat. Just picked this up. It's a little Mario-ish. It's kind of like bubbled out a little bit. I don't know what's going on, but have to work it out, I guess. Yeah, I do like the little logo.
I went with the Philly brewery. Got a Philly brewery. I wear this, quite a bit. It's a classic Philly brewery.
Oh yeah, always good stuff. Yeah, I'm rocking the South Jersey Fermentation Club. My buddy John, shout out to John, just won another contest or something.
It was King Road.
Yeah, man, that was awesome, dude.
Good job, John.
Yeah, I have to get over there and find out what that was all about. But he's always doing stuff, man.
Is his beer going to be on tap there? Because maybe might stop by there sometime this weekend or next week.
Yeah, it should be. I'll talk to him about it. I was only talking to him a little bit today. One of my cousins in Texas, he shot me a picture of Shinerbach.
Sorry, it's fucking wasp.
Yeah,
you hear
it? Be careful. I've heard like a little buzz, but yeah.
Bastards.
So Shinerbach Cerveza, and I like Shinerbach. My time out in Texas, I always was drinking that. And I know John and my buddy Mike, they like Shinerbach, but it's getting hard to get in Jersey. You don't see it that much,
Not as much as we used to. And I remember, I know you did too, and I did too. I used to drink quite a bit of Shinerbach and a lot of their variants, the stuff they put out, the Shiner Brewery. Actually used to carry a good amount of their stuff at our bar, and you're right. Yeah. I don't see it much at all anymore.
If anybody can find the Shinerbach Cerveza, if it comes out this way, man, let me know, because I want to try that out. I've been hearing good things.
Same here. I'm trying it too. What is it, like a Mexican lager?
Yeah, it's got like a little amber look to it.
A little lime, maybe.
Yeah, my cousin Luke said it's real smooth. Nice.
Check it out. What are you sipping on tonight?
Well, this is my early beer. It's this King Sue double dry hop.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's what. Yeah,
a little warm up, a little creativity juice to come up with some title for the show or something.
Dude, I gotta say too, and I know it's somewhat accessible, the double dry hop King Sue, but that's one of my favorite beers of all time. That's on my Mount Rushmore. I mean, it's consistently amazing. It is such an amazing, and we're so lucky to be able to get it on store shelves sometimes.
Yeah, man. Like there's still like tons of hop residue at the bottom of this.
That's a beautiful beer. I got a couple floating in the fridge too.
It's only got to add to more goodness to the next beer.
Yeah.
There you go. There it is, right there.
Yeah, boy.
The two T-Rexes facing each other, battling it out.
So I'm sipping on.
There you go. What is that?
That is a
beer.
Brand new from Treehouse. I think it's called like Tree of Discovery.
Oh wow!
It's got the what do you call them fucking things? QR codes.
Oh, that's what it is. I had to make the screen a little bigger to check it out.
And when you click on each one, it goes to a different beer from Treehouse.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so it's a dope can. My first time trying it. It's a pretty beer.
Looking beer, man. Yeah.
Great nose.
Fancy can and a nice looking beer you got there, buddy.
I mean, it's fantastic. It's fucking it's the tits, dude. It's next level. Yeah. It's I don't know. I don't have any superlatives for it because I feel like I always say the same thing. But Treehouse just kicks ass, and definitely getting some Amarillo in that for sure.
When it's good, it's good, and it's so hard to pick out the little things, when you're doing it right.
Yeah.
But I'll shout out an invite to Stoggs because we were talking beer earlier.
And I
was thinking maybe we could get him in here, talk a little bit of football and some beer, but we'll see how that goes. Maybe
that'd be great.
Shoot in.
Always good talking to Stoggs.
Yeah, I know he's been working out a good amount, and he hasn't talked about beer much, but I think that's James, Big Game James. I think he's on vacation or something. So maybe cool. He's taking the week off or something, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw my comment that you had me in your messenger thread. He was talking about good beer and steak.
Let's not go there. Let's not go there.
Listen,
this is a family show.
No, it's definitely not. It's definitely R-rated. But I won't say. Yeah.
Hey, what's going on here? We got a comment. What's going on, fellas? And Harden is leaving Philly. That's what I was thinking, man. That's what I was thinking, dude. I heard that he took all his Philly stuff off of social media, man. Yeah. So that was.
You see how big the smile is? That's a real smile. See you later, Jim. See you.
How do you feel about that, Wallace, with him leaving? You for it or against it? Because I'm for it, man. Two playoffs. He didn't do nothing, man. It's just it's tough, dude. He had a couple good games during the season, but playoff time, dude, he just not show up, man.
Yeah, well, I think with Jim Harden, I don't think winning championships is number one for him, and that's fine.
Yeah, that's so strange too, man. You would think that I don't know about you, man, but if I was in, a veteran in the game, that'd be my number one thing, man. I would want to get a championship. I mean, money's money, man, but how much is enough? You know what I mean? You're making good money, dude. You gotta at least try to get a championship. And,
you look at Game 7, he was completely uninterested and quit on the team. And not only that, I'll be honest with you, I don't like, there we go. I don't like his interaction, which I think his quitterness rubs off on Joel Embiid sometimes, and we don't need that around here. We need a guy that's going to push Joel to get better and be great. Play next to a guy like a Jordan or a LeBron or a Kobe that pushes you. He saw that James Harden quit in Game 7, and then so did he. And that's just how Joel is. So get that bad apple out of the bunch.
Dude, in the beginning of the season, he looked like great. He looked like he was going to be more of a veteran player, be more of a captain. But more and more, you see him fall off. He says he doesn't want to play for Philly since Doc is gone.
Well, I think he got Doc fired.
Yeah, man, I don't know about that. I think he had a couple of good games this season, dude. This season he was really good, a few of them, and just the playoffs, man. You can't trust him.
He's a malcontent, and he's not the kind of guy I want on my team or around my team. Listen, I don't care where you go. Just leave here. Nobody's going to miss you, Jim. Just get the fuck out of here. And then listen, don't let the door hit you on the way out. You won't be missed. I don't care if you trade him for a bag of fucking marbles. Get him the fuck out of here. Seriously. Go on.
Yeah, man. The beard. That was cool for a little bit, man, but we're good without it. We don't need we need beard. That's good.
I got in a lot of arguments, and lost probably a couple friends over it in the very beginning when they brought him. I said, this guy's bad news. I don't want him on the team. You'll never win a championship with him. And people, vehemently disagreed. And I brought up his stats. I said, this is a guy who consistently leads the league in turnovers, or is always in the top 3. All his years in the league, still hasn't shot 40% from 3. He's a ball hog. He doesn't care about winning. And you know what? That's what he showed. That's what he showed while he was here.
Yeah. I mean, the way I look at it, you had Embiid being MVP last year. All right. So if you're going to capitalize on that, you're going to need to do something real soon. And the playoff game that he played last season, man, it's not there. It's not going to help us. It's just not going to help us. And that's when you have to look at it.
Well,
I got a counter argument agreement, 45 points. Yeah, I mean, regular season, he was good, man.
Good point, Jeff, but I'll counterpoint it with this. In games 5, 6, and 7 of the second round, in the fourth quarter, he didn't have a point. Not a single point. And then in game 7, quit on the team. So when it came down to clutch time, he was gone. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I did hate him. I was hoping for more out of him playoff time. And that's it, man. I mean, it was just like Simmons, dude. I mean, Simmons had a couple of good games through the season. Come playoff time, he wasn't there. How many times do we have to go through the same situation over and over and over again?
Well, what's the definition of insanity? You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Well, I think he wanted the money, man, right? Because didn't he take a cut?
Well, nobody else was going to pay him that much. I mean, and he knew it, and his agents knew it. So he opted in and then basically forced a trade. And that's why he's taking all his stuff off social media, and and that's fine. And that's good. It's the best thing for the Sixers is to get, remove the sickness, if you would, and get it out.
Right. And it's not, final yet. Usually when somebody does that, it is, but it's not final. Maybe it could be a play to make some more money come out of his contract or something like that.
Well, right? I think a lot of what you saw was, Daryl Morey, even though it's his butt buddy, or even Josh Harris, the owner, they saw his performance, and especially in that game 7, and drew a line in the sand and said, dude, we're not giving you 3 years, $150 million, because 1, you don't deserve it. 2, you're at the end of the line of your career. You're a little out of shape, overrated. It's time to go. They saw the writing on the wall. And he said, nobody else is going to give me $36 million for a single season, so I'm going to take it, and I'm going to demand a trade. And that's fine, because that's good for us.
Yeah.
So
how's that beer?
It's fantastic.
Fantastic. Yeah.
It's a 4.85 out of 5.
I got myself a little something here. A little other half.
Nice.
And this is This is a triple Mylar, right?
Nice.
Whoa. I like the Mylar.
That's a good one. Me too.
Yeah.
That Mylar dust is a good beer.
We got Jeff comment. This is sports talk, but let me talk about. Yeah, man. It's awful, man.
Good point, Jeff. I agree totally.
Jersey breweries are getting killed. They're getting killed, man. It's not fair. And you can say what you want to say. Liquor license is a lot more money than a brewery license. But I mean, you're talking about a brewery that's like some new breweries are only open 4 days a week. They're not open the whole week. They're not serving food, and you're still trying to hammer them down even more.
Well, look at PA. Look at PA. You can have food and all that, and the breweries flourish. And you know what? And guess what? When the breweries flourish, everything around them flourishes. Right. Now, I always harken back to Pittman. Pittman, I'm sorry to say, it's a beautiful town. But before Kelly Green came in and opened, that place was a ghost town. There's nothing to do. Right. Guess what? They came in, and soon after that, Human Village followed suit. Now you had 2 breweries. And then you started to see the whole town started to flourish. And before you knew it, they got a liquor license and they opened Merriman's Pub, and then you start seeing fooderies everywhere start opening up. It revitalized the town, and it led to another liquor license being granted because of the brewery. Breweries are good for towns, and backwards ass New Jersey and Phil Murphy, the fucking nitwit that he is, it's all because the right people are not getting their pockets lined. That's how New Jersey is. Somebody wants the amount of money and line their pockets. That's what it's all about. Jersey's back asswards.
Right. Exactly, man. I've been to so many weird towns that had breweries, just for that experience. Local, and buying food and having it, at the brewery. I mean, it helps them out too. It's weird, man. I don't really understand the whole logic behind it because
there is none. There's no logic.
Right. It's like restaurants, okay, restaurants like some craft beer restaurants, they need to have craft beer, and if you don't have good local craft beer, a lot of people not even going to go there. Like I wouldn't go to like a mainstream like a craft beer place. I at least want to try some of the local beer if I'm in that area. I mean, it doesn't make any damn sense.
Great point. One hand washes the other, and that's what they need to understand. Yeah, and you're right. You make a great point about tasting local. You know what I mean? You're in that town. You know, I go to let's say I go over to Medford area or whatever, and I'm getting some barbecue. Hey, King's Road's there. I want to try them out, or Farm Truck's there, or what have you. And it's right, and it spreads. One does good for the other.
Right. Yeah, it's good for the community. I got one for a while, so Harden declined. I think Philly's best place for him to cover up his. Yeah, I mean it's still possible, man.
He's right. I no other team will pay him, but it's not best for Philly to keep him here. The guy's a team killer, and that's why he's about to be on his fourth team in 5 years and fifth team overall or whatever it is, and why he's never won a championship in 13, 14, 15 years in the league. That's what his resume is. That's what he is for a reason. We're not making it up. That's what he is.
A lot of games, though, he was nice setting it up for Embiid and everything.
Listen, he's the MVP of the league. I could have been back there dropping dimes and averaging 12 assists a game. You know what? Seriously, Maxey would have too, or so would D'Anthony Melton, or you had the MVP of the league down there. Nobody's stopping Joel. He led the league in scoring. Not because of James Harden, because guess what? Joel's been an MVP finalist 3 years in a row, and that was before Harden got here. I know Harden likes to take the credit because he ball hogs.
But I don't know if you heard about that statement earlier this week. Embiid said that he might not win the championship with the Sixers, and I don't know what the hell that's about. Well, why would you say something like that?
That's not what he said. And then he kind of retracted. He kind of said, "I just want to win a championship, wherever it may be, whether it's in Philly or not." And I get that. And then he kind of came out a day or two later and kind of said, "I want to finish my career with one team like Kobe did."
Right. I mean, I wish you would. And I think he said that just to make sure that Harden would stay, because I think he made the MVP. He got the MVP this year. I mean, and Harden helped him out.
Peter, he was an MVP finalist last year and the year before. And before Harden got here. So it's not really because of Harden. Listen, Joel Embiid's an amazing player. He's going to the MVP. Can I get this out too? Because I was thinking about this earlier because I was watching a show, Birds Huddle, and talking about, Jalen Hurts winning. Enough MVP talk in all sports. I can't stand that fucking award. It means nothing. It's nothing. I don't win championships or name the MVP after the season. Right. Because guess what? Joel won the MVP, and his fire went out. It was no longer about winning. That was his championship. It's a meaningless award.
The most valuable player. Okay, and then you still have the playoffs to go.
Right.
It doesn't make any sense, dude. It makes no sense.
Name it after the playoffs are over. Yeah, Joel Embiid, that was his championship this year. He got his MVP, and the fire went out. It did. Right. Go back and look. He won his MVP, and then he was content. I can't stand that award.
Go to township meetings every month and state your case about the brewery.
Well, yeah, you're right, and I would, but I think a lot more brewery owners, try to do that, and probably have a little more sway. Unfortunately, New Jersey is all about who's getting paid.
Right. I mean, come on, dude. It was what 36-0. Nobody voted the other way. I mean, how long
that
has
doesn't
this
make
been
any
going
sense?
On? Right. How long has this been like, sign this petition, talk to this person, do this, do that, and not one person voted the other way.
Yeah.
It's all money, man.
It is.
That's all.
It is. And it's deception. It is. It's corrupt. It's deception. It's all about money. And unfortunately, you know me, and I know you. We love New Jersey breweries. We always support. Oh, while we're at it, I want to send a quick shout out to my buddy James, who's my beer rep from Magnify Brewing, who's about to open another spot in Medford really soon. Nice. Yeah, so they'll have one in South Jersey and North Jersey. a great dude, rep for Magnify. Magnify is a great New Jersey brewery. They're about to have 2 sites. And he dropped me off a beer. And I told him I was going to open the beer and do it on the show and give a shout out. I'm going to give a shout out, but I didn't realize the beer was 9.5%. And if I drink it right now, I'm going to get too fucked up too quick. And then I start going, So shout out to James with Magnify, great brewery. And the beer he brought me was Smell You Later, double dry hop. There's a collaboration with Finback, as you know. I think they're from Queens, New York. It's a great beer. Yeah. Oscillator series. Man, these beers drink too easy.
Oh man, this triple Mylar Daydream, dude, it's phenomenal.
What is that? 10%?
I got to get to the other half in Philly, man. I've been hearing such good things about it.
Me too.
You know what this is, there, Ricky? This is 11.3.
Oh.
The kid swings big. The kid swings big. Yeah, when he gets on this show, you don't hold no punches there, bud.
Ooh. The kid came out swinging.
Yep. I cut the grass today. Took the little nephew out to the gym. Worked out.
Shout out to Bobby.
Yeah, man. Gonna be playing hockey this year. Freshman in high school. So yeah, he needs to hit the weights. So I was like, you know what? The old boy did good, and I need a beer tonight.
Well, good for you, man. You earned it. I'll be on lawnmower duty tomorrow on my birthday. I'll be out there doing yard work for 5 hours.
Oh man, happy birthday, man! Enjoy that cutting grass.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm actually praying for rain tomorrow.
Oh man, dude, I was out there today, dude, and the grass is so damn damp. I had to empty the bag like every push, every fucking row. I'm emptying the bag. It was a mess, but I knew it was supposed to rain tomorrow. I was like, I gotta get this shit done.
Yeah.
And once I got that done, little Bob texts me, "Hey, Uncle Matt, you want to go to the gym?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's go to the gym."
Nice.
Not really, but I'll do it. Was it the Edge Fitness in Deffert?
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah,
that's good.
It's a good gym. The people there are so nice, man. I really like it there, and you just have to hit the right times. Sometimes it's a little bit packed, but once you hit the right times, you can do whatever you want there.
Yeah, I hear it. There's an Edge over here, not far from here either. It's a good place, and you're right. It's all about timing. You got to get the gym at the right time so it's not packed and get all the fucking meatheads in there. And you're like, well, I was going to go over and do that, but that dude's fucking bench pressing 950 pounds, so I think I'm going to pass. He got to meet Warren yesterday. We worked out. Nice.
Man, he's pretty big. I was like, yeah, man, that's my workout partner for a long, long time.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sweet.
But yeah, he's gonna have some competition, man, playing at Gloucester Catholic hockey. So, he's got to do some weightlifting, man. Speaking
of which, shout out to my buddy Ryan, assistant coach with me on the T-ball team, who's the athletic director at Gloucester Catholic. Gloucester Catholic baseball team winning a state championship this year. Shout out to Ryan, man. Great stuff, bro. That's fucking awesome. And the GC baseball team.
And I heard they just picked up a new basketball coach.
Did they?
Yeah, man. Their team was good last year, so I imagine good things, man. And they just put out this schedule too. Lee Carmichael, he put it up on his football group, the End Zone. If you're in a football Eagles fan, check out the End Zone on Facebook. My buddy Lee.
Well, speaking of football, we're less than a week away from Eagles training camp, baby. This is the last month until next March without any football, so I'm pumped, dude. I can't wait. Oh,
man. So 1 week away, right? Let's start up.
Well, less than a week away. I think we have 4 or 5 days till training camp. Yeah, I think it's Tuesday. So,
oh man, I can't wait. Wait.
Dude, I'm fucking beside myself.
Finally, we'll have something to talk about.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, dude, me and you, we made do. You know, we soldiered on.
I know. And man, I was so happy with the Phillies, man. But these last two games, Jesus, man.
Well,
What
I know,
the hell, dude.
I know, and speaking of which, coming up soon, the MLB trade deadline is about 10 days away, and I really hope the Phillies add a bat, like a big bat, because listen, it's not the pitching is good, the pitching is very good. For the most part, but you need to add a big bat, maybe whether it be a Goldschmidt or an Arenado or whoever it may be. You need to add a big bat to this lineup. It hurts more than people want to admit. Losing Rhys Hoskins was huge. I was always a big supporter. I told people, I said, you're going to miss this kid. And they do. And you need to add a big bat. Go get Goldschmidt, go get Arenado, go get somebody. And then tweak a couple pieces if you want to add a bullpen arm or something, but they need to run production. They got shut out today 4-0. Lost yesterday 5-3. Yeah. Big series against the Brewers, who were fighting for that wild card spot with. And in 3 games, you put up a total of like 7 runs total in 3 games. That's not you got to produce more than that, And I think you need to make a trade to go get a bat this year.
Yeah, man, you're fighting for the wild card position, man. You need to do something, dude.
So
like we
Dombrowski.
We expect something. Out of you this year. After the year last year. So just get to the playoffs. Yeah, I mean, just like last year. Yeah,
right. Just get me to the dance. I'll find someone to dance with. And you have a top 5 payroll in all baseball. You need to be in the plus. And listen, you missed the playoffs 10 straight years before last year. So I don't want to hear hey, we made the playoffs last year. Nope. You missed 10 fucking years in a row. You owe us. You're the worst franchise in sports history, the most losing. You need to make the playoffs for the next 25 fucking years. Seriously, to make up for your horrible front office and baseball you gave us for a long time. So go get it done. Get off your fucking ass. Make the right moves and get her done.
Right, man. I mean, we got so much talent, dude. What's a little bit more? Just do a little bit more,
And I don't want to hear about money. John Middleton, I know you signed 2 years ago a $1 billion deal with Comcast, $1 billion. Right. And I know Comcast, we pay your $30 to fucking park and your $18 beers and your $9 hot dogs. Spend the fucking money. I don't want to hear it. Go way, be the number one spender in the league. Get it done.
Well, I mean, there's always talk. There's always talk saying that they're happy to spend the money. Do it. You know what I mean?
Just don't tell me you're happy. Just go do it.
Yeah. Don't tell me. Do it. Right?
Don't blow smoke up my ass. You're the losingest franchise in sports history in the world. In the world. Spend all the money. All of it. Get it done. I want championships. Lots of them. Yeah. Lots of them. Yeah. You're 140 years old. You won 2 championships. That's the most pathetic fucking stat I've ever heard in my life. Get it done.
Wow. This 11.3 is pretty potent.
I know that's right. This fucking 8.5 or whatever. You could tell me I just went on a rant. You know what I mean? I was supposed to be laid back. I had a nice fat bowl before we came on. I'm supposed to be laid back.
Oh,
I'm going to the fridge.
All right.
That's on.
It up. What's in your fridge? What's
in
your fridge? Little tree house, maybe some other half findings. What's in your fridge? Yeah, maybe some monkish, I don't know. What's in your fridge? So, what is in the fridge today, Ricky?
Well, we got some Fidens, we got some Treehouse, we got some cannabis water, we have some magnified double dry hop King Sue, we got some other half, got a little Alien Church, we got some Monkish, got some Vault Brewing, who I just brought in recently into my lineup at the bar.
So funny little situation with Fidens. I don't know if you heard that they put out that they're starting to deliver to PA or something.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's huge.
They are not. They're not.
Oh.
Yeah. My boss, Tony, I told him, I was like, yeah, Tony, man, check it out. I heard Fidens is delivered to PA, man. He's like, what? He called him up. Because he didn't see nothing on the web page about it. So he called him up and he found out. He's like, no, that was a misprint or something. I was like, oh, man, dude. Hopes and dreams.
Do you want to give a shout out to the site Tony represents? What's that? PABreweries.com?
Yeah, breweriesinpa.com. Yeah. My little Instagram is Breweries in New Jersey. And then my website is breweriesinNJ.com. Ricky, what's your
I got Fanatics? I got Craft Beer Fanatics on Facebook, Rick's Beer Adventures on YouTube, and then our podcast.
Beautiful. Little shots out there.
So I ended up going with the very good green.
Oh man, that is nice, dude. That's a good beer, dude. You got the hookup. You've got the hookup.
I mean, you're over there drinking some great other halves. You got the hookup too.
I think you might like this next beer I got.
What is it?
But I'll wait till you. Yeah. Go with your green there. Oh my god, dude, that's perfect.
And if anybody sees my new glass, that's from Bear Brewing, BEHR in Cape May, New Jersey.
That is fucking neat, man. It almost looks like a bear face, right? That's cool, dude.
Hold on one second. I'm kind of knocking my garage door, and it sounds like it's my youngest son sneaking out of bed. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Oh. Well, while he's checking that out, I got a beer myself.
Here, in the podcast, but then you got to go back in, okay? Okay, you want to come say hi to America? Okay.
Oh.
Say hi, America. Hi.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Say hi, Matt.
Hi, Matt.
Did you sneak out of bed? You did. Does mommy know you snuck out of bed? No. That's my boy.
Oh, so cute.
Well, we're about to get 9 million likes because you're the cutest kid in the world. But
oh man.
Well,
yeah. Is he playing T-ball or is the T-ball?
Yeah, so we did T-ball and soccer last year. We might do wrestling this year. Yeah, karate. Man. Yeah.
Wow. Very athletic, man. It's good.
Yeah, he likes to fight.
Yeah.
Just ask his brother. But this is a rare thing, but we might have to sign off a little early this week as somebody needs to get back to bed before mommy comes out and whoops daddy's tail. I'm just kidding. So, all right, man. With that being said, do you want to say bye-bye, America?
Bye.
I'll see you guys.
See you next week.
We'll have to cut this one out early. All right, see you.
Later.
Well, before I cut off, some things happen. It's a nice beer. This is by, let's see. This is Icarus. Yacht Juice Triple Mosaic. And Yacht Juice is usually really good. This is my first time having a triple mosaic. So let me see how this goes. Oh, man. That is delicious. That is a mosaic punch to the mouth. This is fantastic. And, yeah, I'm sorry. It's just me for a little bit. You know, Ricky had to do his fatherly duties. So, but drink local, drink Jersey if you live in Jersey. Cheers. Have a good night.